Hello and welcome to the Backlog for Spelunky. Now, a couple things really quick. I've only ever played the low-res free / browser version, and then one day I saw this on sale. I didn't even know it was on Steam. I thought it was only on Xbox 360. I saw it on sale and I was like, hell yeah, I'll buy it. So I bought it. So what you're going to see here is a completely untouched version of the game. So while I have played it before, I have not played it on the high-res awesome controller compatible version. So forgive me if I look a little noobish. Also, additionally, I'm terrible at this game. Also, additionally, I'm the best at space. If you don't know what I'm referring to, let's just say that it's definitely on the screen and I refuse to change it. Anyways. So yeah, this is a roguelike procedurally generated dungeon exploration. It's a little hard to describe. There's not many games like it, to say the least. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump into it. Let's go adventure. I am not daily challenge worthy. I don't even know how to play, to be totally honest. Not with a controller. Let's see, who do we have? We have girl, that guy. We're just going to go with the default guy. I think that's pretty appropriate, especially for a let's look at / review. I can't really say I've reviewed it because, once again, I've only ever played like the old version and I never beat the old version. And again, I'm not. It frustrates me to no end. So we're actually going to see what it looks like on a fresh boot up here. You picked up a journal. Press back to open it. Greetings, my name is Yang, and this is my journey. Dusty maps and rumors of amazing treasures have led me here deep under the desert. There's something very strange about this place. The layout seems to change all the time. I've never seen the same room twice. Could be the legendary curse of Olmec, the one they say traps people inside the caves forever. I push aside the idea out of my mind and focus on the treasure instead. If I master the basics of movement and combat, I'll leave here a rich man. So we're clearly going to go through a tutorial section here. So A to jump. This is actually pretty opportune. There we go. We can jump on the walls. We can stomp on enemy heads. We also have a whip, but they haven't told me how to use a whip yet, so I don't know how to use it. Yep. There we go. Right trigger. Okay. Woo! Ruby. Good stuff. Alright. I know the basics. I was definitely addicted to watching Northern Lion play this for quite some time, especially whenever he plays it on his Twitch stream and all of that goodness, so there we go. That's my requisite shout out for the day. Okay, now I'm just running and kind of goofing around here. Yeah, up to climb ladder. Pretty obvious if you ask me, but you know, it is a tutorial level, so... Alright, woo, and if we run... Being very sensitive to your tile distances for running and jumping is important in this game, I do know that much. I gotta say, it's a lot more easy to play this game on a controller, from what I can tell. Woo! Alright. Alright, and this game is still teaching us stuff, like you have to actually land on the spikes to be killed by them. Yeah. Woo! And we're gonna zoom around, let's see what happens here. Right bumper. Okay, cool. So yeah, whenever you're playing the old pixely browser version, you have to use keyboard, and it's not easy. The journey has been more difficult than I expected. I've fallen in spike pits, stepped into traps, and been attacked by monsters. Yet no matter what happens, I always wake up at the entrance to the mines. It's like death itself has lost its way down here. Despite the eeriness of these events, I remain focused on the task at hand. Yeah, I quit. Eagerly, sure, I press on, pursuing my fame and fortune. Okay, tutorial 2. Woo! Alright. And snap. There we go. Now we know how to use the whip, so I can officially use the whip. Yeah, we'll stick with that. Alright. E. Fortunately, these controls are actually really intuitive. I didn't know what to expect from the controller controls. Again, the biggest barrier to entry for me originally was playing with a keyboard, and I don't know if it's because of the controller I was using. Hey, I'm hitting Y. What the hell? Am I doing it wrong? Did I miss something? Oh, let's do down and B. Aha! Here we go. I have to do that. I totally ignored the sign there. Now I have ropes. Okay, good. But yeah, there was something about the keyboard controls that just never meshed with me, so I'm extremely pleased to see that the interface has improved. I might actually do pretty well in this little playthrough here. I don't particularly want to make it into a series, because I think, I don't know, it's been done. I figure my additions at this point are beating a dead horse. If Dark Souls has taught me anything, that is definitely a thing that can happen. So, I want to try to avoid it. Oh, okay. Well, that's how bombs work. Alright, well, we made it. Let's see what happens. We got gems there. We're going to push this block out of the way so we can grab the gold. Because it's the tutorial level, and score is super important in the tutorial. So, woo! Ah, man. Alright, there's a better way to do that, and I'm not aware of it at the moment. Hold on. No, that's not going to work. Don't kill me. Okay. Well, that didn't work either. Oh my god. Why do I fail at bombs so bad? Okay, fine. There we go. There's a way to either hold bombs or keep them from doing that, and I don't know how to do it just yet. So, that's an advanced technique I don't know about. Okay, right trigger A. That's the second time we've seen that sign. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, I can just run across. That's what it was trying to illustrate to me. What's up here? There's got to be something up here. Yeah, there is. You betcha. Okay. And... whoop. And we get the gems there. Perfect score. What's up? Well, I guess if I got all the gold that's stuck in the walls there, it'd be perfect score. So it's got a decent legacy behind it, is what I'm trying to say, basically. And it's got a huge following, so if you haven't heard of this game yet, again, as always with my backlog videos, I'm incredibly honored to have introduced you to a game. I caught a glimpse of a lush paradise the other day, at the end of the mines. How could such a place exist so far underground? And what lies beyond? Cave merchants speak of even more fabulous sights further below, ancient ruins and cities made of gold. The very idea makes my restless heart beat faster! Increasing incitement, you see. Let's see. Whoop. Alright. And, whoa, down and X. Oh, okay, so that's how you pick up stuff. That's good to know. And you can kill stuff with the rocks. Good to know. Whoop. Neat. Oh, that didn't quite work as planned. Oh well, let's just keep moving. And I have like 1,000,000 bombs, so I don't really need to buy anything. So if we buy the bomb bag, RB to purchase. Okay, cool. Yeah, alright. I know you can just pick it up and then the shopkeeper gets very mad at you, and I am nowhere near that good. Aw, man, there's totally a treasure there I could get. How do you even get in there? Now I'm curious. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. So if we... how would I do this? Okay. Now it's a problem-solving issue that I want to complete. Alright, so if we do that, there's a shooty there. Okay. Whoop. Oh, there's totally another way to get in here. That's dumb. Oh my god. Stop it. Yeah. There we go. Crisis averted. Let's do this. See, I do know some things. Alright. Oh. Idol. Golden statue. Well, there was no trap that time. There's supposed to be a big rock that, you know, hurtles its wrath down upon you whenever you pick that up, but I guess they're easing you into it for the tutorial's sake. Whoa. Okay, well, you know, my stickiness to the side of the walls is not something I'm completely familiar with. Okay, pick that up. Or we can run. Alright. And, yes, we got Pauline there. Whoa. There's an optional thing. There we go. Let's go try to save her really quick. Just to prove to myself that I can. There's some kind of very strange gamer arrogance is overtaking me at this point that makes me want to do really well at this game, even though I'm not really that invested in it as much as I am many, many other games. So, alright, and then we pick her up. Oh, and she's dizzy for whatever reason. Apparently we have to belt her one to be able to carry her around. That's sexist. Tumblr army a go. Maybe that's why people always tend to choose the other collectible options. There we go. Damsel! Bringing helpless damsels to the exit and you'll be rewarded with a kiss. It's so sexist. I don't think that level of sensitivity is necessary. To whoever holds this journal, I hope you find it useful. It serves me well, but I no longer need it. I'm descending into the caves for what I hope is the last time. I won't return until I've escaped with the ultimate treasure. Or are there even greater delights to be discovered? Well, there's only one way to find out. Take this key, it will open the entrance to the mines. Follow me if you dare. Happy exploring, gang. Alright, so apparently we just have to, you know, have the key. So it begins. See, it's totally a fresh copy. Oh, that was just a loading icon, I guess. The walls are shifting. Again, my love for writing game mechanics into the narrative is ever present. Alright, so this is the actual game now. This is the procedurally generated, non-tutorialized section of the game, and or review, however you want to view this particular instance. Well, that didn't quite work. Oh, good. Sure, that was going to hit me. I knew that. I just decided not to do anything about it. Oh, we have a damsel over there. Ugh. Buttons. Okay, there we go. Alright, that worked out. Let's just do this over here. Okay, there's a snake in that pot. That's a danger I was not entirely mentally present for. There we go. I knew it was a possibility, I just neglected to remember it as a possibility. Alright, there we go. Oh, so scared. Alright, let's go this way. There's a way to change the damsels, and I don't know how exactly. Not that I know if I would want to, necessarily. Okay, well, we're gonna knock... And she's dead. Okay, well, that's real sad. I botched that entirely. Again, I'm not particularly good at this game, I just wanted to cover it, because why the hell not? My 2 cents on Spelunky. It is brutally difficult. It is incredibly fun and challenging. For me, personally, it was more of a frustration thing. And I know a lot of people are totally into the whole frustration thing, and there's a certain level of it I am not into. For me, it's like, FTL is a good level of frustration. I could totally get behind FTL, and I enjoy playing FTL, even though I've won it like all of 1 times total. And, but I don't mind that so much. Now, this game, like, I don't know what it is. Maybe I just need to spend some time with it now that I actually have controller support, and that does make a pretty remarkable difference, I gotta say. Maybe I get really into it. But at the same time, you know, I got other games to play. So it doesn't bother me too much one way or another. Alright, there we go. Okay, not a snake. And there we go. That was a little risky. Let's see, we can buy climbing gloves. Climbing gloves are actually really good. We're going to do that. And then more bombs. Because why not? There we go. I do not feel like challenging the shopkeeper. Okay. Oh, there was 2 damsels on this floor. Wait, is that real? Yeah, 2 damsels. I wonder what happens if you had actually turned in both of them. So, yeah, you know, I guess that can happen. I feel like maybe I'm missing some detail there that's probably really obvious. But, again, talking, playing games. Very hard to keep track of 2 things at once in that respect. Alright. Whoa, hello, spider. Okay, well, you know, you can hurt me too. Alright. And we go around over here. I'm kind of rushing things. I realize that I should probably be spending a lot more time paying attention to what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. There we go, that worked. There's a Nedry snake. Okay, and I'm dead. So, there we go. That's essentially Spelunky. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and mess around here one more time, but you've seen basically what there is in the most basic format. There's, you know, different zones and secrets and alternate endings and a secret boss and a secret boss's alternate ending, and, well, I guess maybe I'm being a little repetitive there in an unnecessary fashion. There we go. That's something they teach you in the the browser version that they don't teach you in the new one, is how to climb down ledges. That, or I totally missed the sign, because Lord knows I was definitely blazing through those signs and not necessarily paying attention. So yeah, for me personally, very, very personally, in a sense that I don't expect everybody or much of anyone else to have this opinion, I don't have the particular sort of patience required to play this game. It's not quite my cup of tea in that regards. Although I could definitely see myself going through a phase eventually where I would just be like, you know what, I feel like playing Spelunky for like months and months. In which case I have no idea what part of my life I would be in and for that to be a thing, but it would be interesting, to say the least. But it's well, I fell too far. That's fine. Okay, Oh hey, it's a sacrificial altar, which we can sacrifice things onto. Whoa, oh shit, that counted. Okay, okay, I need to run. And Kali is angry because I accidentally destroyed her altar and I'm dead. Okay, so this is the kind of thing, once again, I'm not particularly good at this game, and I have no idea what I'm doing, so clearly it would take a while for me to get used to it, and that might be part of it too, is that there's just a really steep difficulty curve that I've yet to overcome for whatever various reasons. Although I like it. I like the game in principle. I think it's really cool, and I think it's a very well executed and abundantly fair game. I mean, after seeing other people be really good at the game and then me be bad, I can't say that, oh, this is a crappy game and I'm bad at it. I think that's a bad argument in general, and anytime I see a game where there's somebody who's just, or a number of people, let's say there's a certain threshold, there are some games that are bad, and nobody's good at them except for the one person who just defiantly wanted to be good at it. And that's not the case here. There's a lot of people who are really good at it, and it's definitely got a point where a not insignificant following that basically proves that it's a well-designed game and can be beaten, even though it's brutally difficult most of the time. So, and I definitely fall under the I have not overcome the difficulty curve, and I should play more, basically. But ultimately, you know, if you're looking for a really, really tough challenge and a really cool 2D action platformer sort of roguelike game, then naturally this is absolutely for you. If you haven't heard of this before, then you're welcome. Basically, I take all credit, past, present, future, and otherwise. Alright, there we go. This is how you're supposed to do it. There we go. It goes way the hell over there. And fortunately, there wasn't a shopkeeper over there. For some reason, I was under the impression there might have been a shopkeeper, and that could have been bad. Ah, he's up there. Okay, so he was safe. Okay, and then we have the damsel there. We have a shopkeeper, ooh, in his little shopkeeper changer. There we go. Changer? Did I say changer? I meant chamber, either way. I can, two. Alright, and then we go over here. Try to coordinate things so that I can get both the treasure and the damsel, ideally. Alright. Well, I missed. That's fine. Let's kill this bat. And then I'll make it perfect. This will be my PB for getting to the second floor. Yeah. You saw it here first, folks. And yeah. So that's my 2 cents. This got a little meandery. Because even as I'm actively playing it, I have to admit to a certain degree that I'm actually kind of enjoying it, and I don't necessarily want to stop playing it. So there you have it. Let that speak for itself. Ultimately, good game. Really fun. Pretty addictive. And yeah, if you're the Defiant Challenge type, then you'll absolutely get into it. So, this has been Cardboard Decoy looking at Spelunky, as part of his Backlog series. And if you enjoy, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you next time. Have fun.